don't know he's professional. He's good. You can tell when he's got his hands in your head, the way he cut. You already know he knows. Just ain't nobody like him. This is not. I ain't seen nobody cut like him. Really good, DK.
Thank you.
He's really one of a kind.
If you can go back in time and tell the younger you one thing, what would it be? That what's good, YouTube? It's your boy DK the Barber, back at it again with another video. Today we're gonna cut one of my day one clients. Her name's Tanya. She got a lot of wisdom that I want to learn about, and I think y'all can learn from her too. So let's hop in the video. What's goody world? It is your boy DK the Barber, back at it again with another haircut. I'm cutting my girl Tanya up today. Tanya, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised in Bakersfield. I went to Potomac, Lincoln, and East Bakersfield High. When I got in the 9th grade, I left here and went to Los Angeles for about 10 years. From there, I went to San Diego for 27 years, a beautiful city. I had a good time.
So what did you like to do in Bakersfield for fun?
We used to go to the park and watch the baseball game and swim.
What park?
Well, it was California Park. It's now Martin Luther King Park.
Okay.
I was raised in the Southeast.
So it used to be called California Park? What you guys do at the park?
They played baseball. The girls played baseball. We had twilight swimming. It was nice. It was fun.
Well, Tanya, you get down on the baseball? You get down on the field or what?
I didn't play.
Oh, you didn't play?
I didn't play.
You was a cheerleader, huh?
I was a cheerleader.
Hey, it was pretty active back then, or what?
Oh yeah, it was active and it was nice.
What is Bakersfield like now compared to when you were a little girl?
Oh, it's so different. It's unexplainable. It's very, very different.
Like how so? What would you say the biggest difference is between today's society?
It's more crime because we used to walk to the store, walk to the street, but you go anywhere. You don't have to worry about nobody messing with you. And they just come by and it's just all this shooting.
Yeah,
Drive-bys. You'd be innocent.
So back in the day, it wasn't, you didn't have to worry so much about like the violence, the gang violence.
Yeah. We didn't know nothing about no gang banging when we came up. Bakersfield got the highest crime rate in California, this little old town.
It's crazy, huh?
Yes, it's crazy.
We also got one of the worst air pollutions.
Yeah, they got that valley fever.
As soon as you said air pollution, I coughed. You know, but I'm trying to get some good content though. Oh, excuse me.
But you know what? One thing, my city, it is active. It is, but I do love my city, and I've grown to realize that more. You know, because as a young kid, you know, you're like, man, you want to get out of here. You want to get out of here. But then you realize this is where you're born and raised, and it's the only thing you know. You know, my city is everything I know.
Well, I was gone 37, 40 years, and I ended up back. I went to Los Angeles. I went to EB. I graduated from Lincoln Junior High, 9th grade, East Bakersfield High. I went back to junior high school when I went to Los Angeles.
So what age did you move out of Bakersfield?
John C. Fremont. I was 16. I went to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles first. How long did you stay there again?
About 10 years. And after then, I stayed in San Diego 27 years.
Oh, wow. So 10 years in LA, 27 years in San Diego?
House that I'm living in now, my grandparents, my mother was the only child. And that house, DK, you come to, we've been there since 1947.
Are you talking about where you living now? Okay. And that was your grandparents' house? So when you came back to Bakersfield, did you have that house? Was that house?
It was still there. You see, I'm still in it. When I come back, I didn't stay there because my grandmother was still alive. And my mom took care of, but she was the only child.
Your mother?
Took care of my, she was the only child.
So your grandparents passed that house down to her, and then she passed that house down to you. Well, you gonna pass the house down to me. I need one. That's why I'm doing this YouTube stuff. Help me. Subscribe.
I'm also a Laker fan. My sister.
Big old Kobe fan.
Big old Kobe.
I did a Kobe's number in the back of her head. Everything. The Mamba. Everything.
Oh yeah. That was my guy. I love basketball. That's my favorite sport. But I played basketball and tennis.
Oh, you play basketball?
Yeah, I played basketball at John C. Fremont in Los Angeles, 76 in San Pedro.
When I was younger, I used to like playing basketball. I was never good at it, though. Never good at it. What's that saying? White man can't jump? I was like, give everything. I didn't have nothing.
You didn't have nothing.
I didn't have nothing.
No rhythm.
Nope. I played defense. So look at guys, to give you a history, COVID hit, things got hard for everybody, as you guys know. And then I got injured. And shortly after I got injured, Tanya got injured, and we was going through it. So
yes, we were.
we had a couple hiccups and miscommunications for the last year, but we getting back strong. I had clients the other day. I had 3 clients, and I was hurting at the end of the day, Tanya. I didn't show them that, but at the end of the day, I was hurting because my ankles were just throbbing. I felt like they were swollen or something, and nothing was wrong with them, according to the doctors, at least. I understand. I feel it. And I know you did too. Didn't you break your wrist?
Yeah, I
this year
broke
too?
my hip. I had a line fracture in my hip.
In your hip. So what happened to your wrist? You were showing me something about your
Well,
wrist.
they had to do emergency surgery because when they put the cast on, they made me wait too long to put the cast on. I really hurt my hand real bad because, you know, when you fall and you try to stop yourself.
Try to stop yourself from falling.
And I had a fracture. I had a hairline in my hip, and I didn't know that I couldn't even walk. I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I had to get help. It was just crazy.
But look at where you at now.
Yeah.
You can't even tell you was injured. You came out of that car spunky, ready to go, ready to get a fresh haircut.
I
was ready to ball out. Look nice, huh? What you about to do today after you get this haircut?
I ain't no telling.
You said the
They
sky's
gonna
the limit,
say,
huh?
The sky's the limit. They gonna say, uh-oh, she done switched up on us.
Uh-oh, she got her haircut again. Everybody
got-
be ready. When it comes to the haircuts and the art, she was always there when it comes to just repping me, telling the whole barbershop, telling the world who I am and how good I am. And it's a blessing.
You didn't tell me you did tats too?
Yeah, I did tattoos. You know, I explored my inner artist, you could say. But it wasn't, as much as I liked doing it, I wasn't passionate about it. I was good at it, but I don't feel like I was great at it. And I know to be great at something, you gotta take time, you know? So I stopped doing them because if I'm not gonna give it my all, what's the use of putting something on someone's body, whether it's a haircut or whether it's a tattoo, you know? I feel like the whole world should be like that, though. If you're a nurse, you should really want to be a nurse. Your drive, your inner willpower should say, I want to be a nurse, you know? And I think the world would be a better place because you'll have people doing what they love instead of what they have to.
Yeah.
Will Smith once said, he said, if you're not making someone's life better, what are you doing? And I feel like by cutting hair and talking to people, I'm somewhat doing that, you know?
You're really good, DK.
Thank you, Tanya. I try. I really do. I be trying.
You really one of a kind.
If you can go back in time and tell the younger you one thing, what would it be? That younger girl that we was just talking about earlier, that younger girl that used to play at the park, at California Park, if you could tell her one thing, what would it be?
Stay in school.
Stay in school?
Stay in school.
Education?
Education.
Okay.
Education is first.
Education is first.
Yes.
Sorry
You know,
to
like
interrupt.
for instance, like my baby, she's in Atlanta, Georgia now. And see how times are changing, it's different now. She's 40 years old. And she just bought her a house and she built it from the ground up. And when I was 40, I had a little money. Why wasn't I thinking about that? You know what I'm saying? And after I lost her father, it just kind of changed me. And I don't think I've really been the same.
So you seen something in your children and grandchildren that you wish you would have took advantage of that opportunity,
and I
like
didn't
buying a
do that.
house
Yeah,
or.
like- and I had the money to do that. Well, why didn't I do that?
One thing we could say that we've done that they didn't is enjoy life. They got their stuff together, they got their shit together, they got the home and the nice car, but you know what? We had a great life and we have fun
And
at it.
I
don't regret it.
I don't regret
I don't
none of my
regret it.
days either.
Yeah.
I don't either. I really don't. And I had 3 beautiful girls, and I'm so proud of them. Say my babies was 2 years old and 6 months when I lost my husband, and I was like 22 years old, and that was a devastation for me. It really took a lot out of me. But I'm here, and one thing about it, I love Steve Harvey. He's a motivational.
That part, I love him.
And you know what he said? And I'm just getting this at my age, at 65, I'm finally finna tell you guys. I turned 65 September the 21st.
Hey.
And he say, if the clock didn't wake you up, God woke you up. You keep saying you think that that clock woke you up. The clock didn't wake you up, God woke you up. And it's a blessing every day for him to wake me up. If I don't have nothing else, if I get up, I got action.
Yeah.
I can't ask for no more. I say I have bad days and good days, but the best thing of all of it, that he woke me up to see this day.
He allowed me to enjoy this. Even
yeah.
if it's a bad day. At
Even
least
if
I'm
it's a
here
bad day,
in
at
this
least
bad
I'm
day,
here.
you know?
And we ought to look at it sometime like that. You know, you walk that walk, you need to talk that talk. And a lot of times you don't always do that.
Oh, no,
It's
for
easy
sure.
to-
We're
yeah,
humans. We
yeah,
can fall short. We
yeah,
fall short
yeah.
all the time. But like you said, as long as you go back to that and remember that, then, man, you winning.
Yeah. And I thank God for every day he done gave me. I'm like you. I ain't got no regrets.
What's up, world? It's your boy DK the Barber. I'm here with Tanya, and we just finished her haircut. Had a great conversation. We went back in history. We learned her history. We learned her childhood growing up in Bakersfield, California. And if you guys like this kind of content, just go ahead and comment down below, like and subscribe, and hit that bell in the corner for further videos like this.